Hi, I'm Chloe and welcome to the Navigating Teen Life channel. Today I'm here with Naya, Lara, Madison, and Jane. And today we're going to be talking about peer pressure. So what does peer pressure mean to you?
I think to me it's being influenced by by one of your peers to do something that you wouldn't necessarily want to do normally.
Yeah, I agree.
Tell me about a time that you felt peer pressured.
The one that maybe caused me the most harm was this one time my friends and I were at a park and there was this giant tree branch laying across a creek, and my friends told me to climb it. So I did because I didn't want to seem like, I'm scared.
Yeah.
So I climbed it and then I went to go jump off and my foot got caught on a branch and I tripped and fell and sprained my ankle.
Oh, no.
But I got hurt, so maybe shouldn't have jumped off that tree or climbed up it.
I felt peer pressured at a young age to dress like all of my friends, even when they were dressing in ways that made me uncomfortable. I feel like when I grew up, it was kind of the trend to dress in really short shorts and sometimes short tops, and that made me uncomfortable because it's just unsafe to be out being so young and dressing like that.
Yeah, even now, everyone has the same pair of shoes on or brand of shirts or pants. Oh, well, maybe I should shop there, even if I can't afford it or it's too far.
I honestly feel like, you have to learn how to be you and to follow what you feel like is best for yourself. So even with the clothes or the trends, wear what's comfortable for you. And if that person is really your friend, they're going to be like, okay, you're comfortable, I'm cool. If you good, I'm good. So if you feel like you have to dress a certain way because the people you're around, then those aren't your real friends. Because your real friends are going to be comfortable with you being you.
Have you ever given into peer pressure and how did you feel?
No. I've never given into peer pressure because I've always been my own person, so I don't feel pressure to act a certain way or be a certain way or do a certain thing or dress a certain way. So
That's good to hear. With the clothes, I did give in for a while, and I dressed the way that I thought that I would be accepted the most for. So, like I was saying about the short shorts, I did wear the short shorts and everything, and I found out that A, I hated them, and B, it didn't feel as good as I thought it was going to be. I thought when I dressed like that, I was going to be accepted, but really, after that, peer pressure, there comes more, and it becomes higher and more stakes.
Like I said, I did give into the peer pressure and I felt pretty bad after my ankle was swollen for 3 days. So, and my friends still called me scared because, even though I did climb up the tree, it didn't really help their viewpoint of me, so it wasn't really worth it.
That's what I was saying about giving into peer pressure. You think, okay, I'm going to do this and I'm going to be accepted, but sometimes that's not how it goes at all.
What's the best advice you can give to somebody that's struggling with peer pressure?
I think space is important. If you feel I have to act a certain way around someone, or when I'm around them, I usually have to, then you should give yourself some space between those those
separate
friends.
yourself?
Yeah.
I think you should surround yourself with people who have the same values as you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that won't put you down for not agreeing with them.
I think it's really important to know that if you have friends that are that are pressuring you to do things that you don't want to do, those aren't really your friends.
They're not. Because like I said before, if you can't feel comfortable with who you truly are around those people, they're not your friends. Because your friends are going to always accept you for you no matter what the circumstances are.
I think that when you feel peer pressured, you should probably think would I normally do this? Or am I being pushed to do something beyond my limits? I use this example, would your mom approve of what you're doing right now? And most of the time, if your friends are peer pressuring you to do something, the answer is going to be no.
My parents and I, we have a key saying or emoji that I'll send to them if I don't feel safe in a situation, and then they know to pick me up instead of flat out saying hey, I don't feel comfortable being here, and then they know just to pick me up.
I just wanted to say that just because you get peer pressured and maybe you make a mistake, that doesn't make you a bad person. My one friend decided to jewel at a party and then he turned his life around. So what I'm just trying to say is if you do make a mistake, if you are peer pressured into doing something, that doesn't make you a bad person. Mistakes happen.
Yeah. I'd like to bring up that even if you do make a mistake, it's okay because you can talk to a parent, a teacher, a pediatrician, because they've been through it and they won't judge you, they'll help you, and you'll feel more comfortable telling someone who's older.
I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, give it a thumbs up. And always remember, be true to who you are and stay confident in yourself.
Thanks for watching, and from one teen to another, together we're navigating teen life. See you next time.